He is one of the most recognizable faces in darts. He reached the final of the BDO World Championship twice and 7 PDC major finals. He was in the top 10 in the world for years and threw several 9-darters on TV.
Treble 20. There's a treble 19, double 12. Number 9. Dart finish for Mervyn King.
Can he do it this time? That's the first one. Treble 19. Double 12 for a 9. Dart for Mervyn King. Yes, Mervyn King takes it 9.
But the King seems to have fallen. First, he lost his tour card after more than 13 years due to inconsistent performances and then had to file for personal bankruptcy. This is the brutal downfall of Mervyn King. Mervyn King, a name well known in the darts world, has seen both incredible highs and devastating lows throughout his career. Born in 1966 in England, King made a name for himself as one of the most consistent players in the sport. However, recent developments have overshadowed his past successes. Having lost his PDC tour card in 2024 and subsequently failing to regain it through the Q School system, King now faces an even greater battle off the Osh, a financial crisis that has led him to the brink of bankruptcy. King's career boasts numerous accomplishments. With a career spanning several decades, he accumulated over 2.1 million in prize money. He made it to the semifinals of the PDC World Championship in 2009, reached multiple major finals, and won several significant tournaments.
Now 115 for the match. 19. He wants double 18 here for a famous victory. It's unbelievable! Unbelievable! A fantastic win for Mervyn King. Takes him into the final of the Premier League. Oh, Dave Lanning, what a victory for Mervyn King.
Including victories on the European Tour and the BDO circuit.
The pressure just getting to the youngster, and there is Mervyn King stepping up for double 16. Michael Smith knows he had the chance, but he will be...
Despite suffering from chronic back problems, which often saw him traveling with his own mattress in a motorhome to tournaments, he remained a formidable competitor for years. Among his most notable achievements are finalist at the Premier League Darts 2009.
More sensible way to go. 2 double tops. It's a bigger target than the trebles. And King now looking at double top. And he's taking it high, using that as a mark. I've got to come down half an inch. 25. Very slack.
Finalist at the World Grand Prix 2012.
It's all gone wrong for Mervyn King. Michael Van Gerwen in a fantastic final. Can he win it in style? Can he win it in style? Oh, yes! Absolutely unbelievable! Michael Van Gerwen is the world.
Two-time finalist at the Players' Championship Finals 2010-2020.
Well, if he'd have gone for the 19, he'd have been on a 2-dart finish. Unless he hits the treble now with his first dart, he's only going to get one. Irrelevant, considering Merv all the way back on 200.
One leaves double 8. Plenty of time. Match dart.
Game, start. 2010 Taceball.com Players Championship.
For Mervyn, it is the chance. Can he take it? He needs a treble with the second one. He gets it. He needs the ball. He gets the ball. And half a celebration.
He went to roar and
He thought about it.
I think that was more about making it.
Finalist at the Masters 2021.
Absolutely exceptional, and he's on a 10-darter to win the title. He hasn't missed double 8 yet in this match. Here he goes now. This is for the title. Yes, there it is! And Johnny Clayton is the Masters champion for 2021.
Numerous semi-final appearances in major tournaments, multiple victories in BDO events, including 2 BDO World Championship finals, 2002.
And I think the big question here is,
45.
will Mervyn hit the doubles in this match, because he had a very, very bad day on doubles in his last.
It's always a good day when you get the win. And, yeah, everyone was a bit surprised by his lack of focus. Is the best way to describe it when shooting it.
2004.
Double 8 for the title. It's there!
Shot! Match championship!
Steve was crying once again. Mervyn King was the favourite. Well, Andy Forden, you've got fans all over the world. You are the champion.
Despite his impressive earnings, King has found himself in dire financial straits. Reports indicate that he has accumulated debts amounting to approximately $600,000. The primary reason behind this crisis? Tax mismanagement. King admitted that he failed to pay taxes on his prize money over the years, mistakenly believing that it was classified as winnings rather than taxable income. This financial oversight snowballed into a substantial debt, threatening to cost him his home and force him into private bankruptcy. His wife, Tracy, expressed grave concerns about their financial future, stating, "We might lose the house. If it happens, it happens. There is nothing we can do." King himself has acknowledged that much of the situation resulted from his lack of financial awareness, blaming both himself and the lack of guidance from darts organizations like the PDC and the now-defunct BDO. Further research into King's situation suggests that his financial troubles were not solely due to tax mismanagement. Reports indicate that he also struggled with poor investments and a lack of long-term financial planning. Some sources have speculated that King may have lost significant amounts in failed business ventures or other financial commitments that did not yield expected returns. Additionally, unlike some of his contemporaries who capitalized on sponsorship deals and exhibition matches, King reportedly did not secure as many lucrative endorsements, which could have helped him sustain his earnings after his competitive career started to decline. King also made controversial remarks regarding financial support from darts organizations, stating that many players are left to manage their own finances without sufficient guidance. However, many argue that as a professional athlete, it was ultimately his responsibility to ensure proper financial management. King's downfall is not unique in the world of professional sports. Many athletes struggle to manage their finances, often due to poor financial education, a lack of proper financial advisors, or simple mismanagement. While the PDC is not legally responsible for ensuring players pay their taxes, King believes that the organization could have done more to guide players in understanding their financial obligations. He lamented, "They just paid out my prize money and left me to figure it out. No one advised me on what to do." While some might argue that financial responsibility ultimately lies with the individual, King's case highlights an ongoing issue in sports where earnings come in lump sums rather than structured salaries, making tax obligations more complex for those unprepared to handle them. Now, at 58 years old and struggling both financially and physically, King's future in professional darts looks uncertain. He has attempted to return through the PDC's Challenge Tour and other lower-tier events, but a full comeback seems unlikely given his age and declining form. Recently, King has reportedly sought legal and financial counsel to navigate his bankruptcy proceedings. Some sources suggest he may consider a career in coaching or exhibition events to generate income. However, with mounting debts, it remains unclear whether he will be able to sustain himself financially in the long term. The big question remains, can King recover from this financial catastrophe? Will he find alternative income sources, secure sponsorship deals, or perhaps take on a coaching or commentary role in the darts world? For many aspiring darts players, King's story serves as a cautionary tale. Prize money and sponsorship earnings may seem like windfalls, but without proper financial management, even millions can disappear quickly. In professional sports, financial literacy is just as crucial as skill and talent. Mervyn King's downfall is a sobering reminder that success in sports does not guarantee long-term financial stability. Despite earning substantial amounts throughout his career, financial mismanagement has left him in a precarious situation. His story should serve as a lesson to both current and future darts players. Understanding finances and taxes is just as important as perfecting a throw. As King battles his way out of this crisis, The darts community watches closely, hoping that he can find a way to rebuild his life and perhaps make one last mark in the sport he dedicated so much of his life to.